How you doing today? Today I will be explaining how you properly clean an American changer hopper, all black yellow stripe or all black green stripe as we have here. The process is the same, so I'll just be cleaning the American changer hopper. First off, you're going to want to make sure you turn off your machine with the on and off switch on the board. Second, you're going to want to unplug the machine from your outlet on the wall. Third, you're either going to want to slide the hopper from the plate that it sits on if it's an older hopper. In this case, we have the new generation. You're going to want to unplug the hopper, the harness from the hopper, and then you have two sides. You have a thicker side and a thinner side. You will lay the thicker side down so the thinner side is exposed with all 9 screws. I did already unscrew 8 of them just so we can have this video a little shorter. I did leave one, but you'll end up unscrewing all 9 screws. And then you will gently remove your top casing. At that time, you'll be exposed to your American changer belt, your American changer gear, your 2 brass plates on the inside. Okay, now what you would want to do, just to remember your sequence on the belt, you can either tape it towards the top so you know what side goes up. If the belt is not put in the same way, the quarters will not dispense the way that it needs to dispense. Okay, so that is an important factor when changing the when cleaning the American changer hopper, that you have to remember the sequence that the belt is sit in place. Now, you do have your gear as well. You would want to gently remove the gear. Soon after, you would want to remove your belt, exposing the track where the belt sits on, again giving you better access to your 2 brass plates. And this slit here is where your optic sensor is at. Okay, so we're going to end up cleaning in there as well. Now, the cleaning products that you're going to want to have with you, of course, is a can of WD-40, your can of compressor air spray, alcohol, a clean rag, your Scotch-Brite, protective eyewear just so dust particles doesn't enter your eye, and then of course your gloves. Now that we have our gloves on, we can continue with the cleaning process. So first and foremost, you're going to want to take your Scotch-Brite, again with the 2 brass plates that's in the hopper. You're going to want to gently rub on them so we can clean all of the dirt, debris, and buildup that has accumulated from the recycled quarters. Gonna kind of just want to rub on them, get them shiny. Once you have properly cleaned the 2 brass plates, at that time you would want to take your clean rag, your bottle of alcohol, and just a small dab. You're going to want to wipe them off. Once they're wiped off, of course, step 1 would be finished with cleaning the brass plates. Second thing now you would want to worry about is the inside of the American changer hopper, the track where the belt sits on, and of course just replacing the gear. But now you would want to take your WD-40, spray just a little bit on the rag again, on the clean rag, and you would just wipe the inside of the hopper out. Now, it is important that you also clean inside of the track with the WD-40. So what I do, again, a little bit of WD-40, a flathead screwdriver. You kind of just put the rag around the screwdriver and it gives you access inside of the grooves. And kind of just want to go around cleaning the grooves, making sure that you're getting all of the dirt and debris from there. At the same time with the WD-40, it will be lubricating the track so the belt can go around smoothly. Now, this is important as well. You do have a small slit towards the top of the hopper. Inside of that slit is where your optic sensor is. Sometimes you may get an error code that say opto block. That would be because of quarters may be jammed in here or just dirty. So again, it'd be better with the Q-tip, but I don't have one. You'll take the Q-tip, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and you would want to get inside of this small opening. Now again, inside of that opening is your optic sensor, so you kind of want to just clean in there, get everything wiped away, and good to go. Okay, at this time, since you're done wiping down your brass plates, you've lubricated and cleaned your tracks, you also cleared out the optic sensor, you would want to take your can of compressor air spray and just kind of blow the dirt and debris away. Once that is done, of course, you will have to focus on the belt. Now, on the belt, you have these small wedges that sits inside of the track. You're going to want to clean those off as well, making sure they're all up to par. There's no dirt and debris that's stuck on them. Okay, and you also want to make sure that none of these wedges are missing. If any wedges are missing, you will have to replace the belt because it will not go around the track properly. Now again, do remember, like I've stated in the beginning of the video, that the belt does have to sit in a certain sequence so it can function properly. Now if you did listen to what I said in the beginning as well, to remind yourself, you could have marked the top of it just so you know what side goes up. But another factor that I use is the design that's on the inner side of the belt. There's a triangle on top and an L-shape figure on the bottom. That L-shaped figure has to always go down towards the green surface of the hopper, and that's so the quarters or tokens are carried properly around to the dispensing hole. Okay, so at this time we'll go ahead and place the belt back into the hopper. And to always double check your work to make sure that the belt is securely in place. So after you've put your belt back into the track with the wedges inside of the track, to properly check that the belt is securely in place and fully functional, you'll take your fingers and kind of just go around with it. As long as the belt is running smoothly, you'll know that you've put in the belt into the tracks properly. Okay, at that time, of course, the gear that we removed in the beginning, you'll take that over and you'll do the same thing. Clean all of the insides of it with your rag and WD-40. Once that is wiped down properly, of course, just getting the extra dust and debris out. You'll then place the gear back in its proper position so that it can carry the track around, which helps the quarters dispense at that exit hole. Okay, now same thing with your cover, right? A little bit of WD-40. And you're going to clean the inside of the cover as well. Same thing with the tracks here. They're going to match up with the tracks that's on top of the belt. You're going to want to do the same thing with your flathead screwdriver and the clean rag. Get inside of the wedges so it's properly clean. Once that is clean, you are going to put the cover back on by placing the back side in first and just laying it flat. Of course, your 9 screws will go back into position. At that time, you will take your harness, you would connect it back to the hopper, sliding your hopper back into your machine, and that is how you properly clean an American Changer hopper. Thank you.